Good morning from Kenya. Today I would like to speak to our friends, our clients, our customers in diaspora. Where are you? Are you in the US? Are you in the UK? Are you in Europe? Are you in Asia? Are you in Dubai? Are you in India? Are you in South America? Where are you? Are you in South Africa? Are you in Africa? Where are you? Today we would like to speak to you especially. And I know you are planning to come back to the country, maybe for festive season to say hi to your family. But this time is also an opportune and a perfect time to do many other things where real estate investment is concerned. I would like to enlighten you of some of the things, quick things you can be able to do when you come to the country to make your stay productive, so that when you go back to wherever you are, where you are staying, you will be very proud of what you have achieved when you go back. My name is Reuben Kimani. I'm the CEO, Username Investment Limited. Welcome to Real Estate in Kenya. Most of you have bought properties with companies. You have bought houses, commercial offices. You have invested in real estate. You have done a nice job. I remember this year in July, we went to the US. We stayed here for quite some time, visited Washington, D.C., we visited Virginia, we visited Washington, the state, and we felt even our time was too short. We went to the UK, we went to Reading, we were in London, we went to Oxford, we were in Swindon. We basically stayed there for some time, and we'd like to thank you for welcoming us and making our stay worthwhile. And we look forward to coming back next year for a much longer time. But going back to the topic, I believe you are planning to come back this year, and maybe your plans are already in high gear. There are several things you can be able to achieve when you come back. You want to come back and spend your time with your family. You want to come back and go to up country and maybe stay there. There's that auntie, there's that parent, there's that brother who has been waiting for you. But apart from that, you can use your time maybe to be able to view property. So I would like to state maybe some 3 things that you can be able to achieve before you go back to your home back in diaspora. One of the things that I know you have been doing, you have been following up, reading newspaper, blogs, there's Kenya Moja, there's Mwakilishi, all those blogs, trying to get updated, try reading e-newspapers, Nation, Standard, we have Star, many other mainstream newspapers and other sources of information to know where Kenya is going. It's very important to keep tabs with the information. Even as you come, we already have a lot of development happening in Africa. I'll focus more on Kenya, the developments that are evident. You already have SGR which has been done, and they have 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago, they talked about being able to ferry 2 million people to Mombasa. 2 million people. You can imagine the effect on tourism, the effect of real estate in Mombasa as we speak. 2 million people who went. I remember even my parent, who belongs to one of the church groups, was able to go to Mombasa, which would not have happened if we did not have that development. That is the impact. Some towns within SGR, like Voi, there are towns that are really coming up because of those developments. I'm also talking about highways. You already know about the highway which has been in existence for like 5 years. People have built, thousands have built in Thika Road, and more are coming up every day. People who purchase properties in Thika Road are reaping. We also have other highways. Wayakwe is becoming like a super highway up to Lemuru, for those who know. This road is being built. We have Mombasa Road that is being dualed. We have a road from Gong going all the way to Maimahio, going all the way to Narok, that is already being tarmacked. I know there are people who invested in Gong. So many of our customers put their money there. What am I saying? There are those developments that are coming that are going to change the landscape of our countries in the years to come. And this is where you have put your money in. Have you bought a plot? Have you bought a piece of property, a piece of land? Have you bought a house? You need to know where you bought and what is the rate of growth. There are reports that are being produced by different companies I will maybe mention some few. There's a HAS report, HAS land index, property reports, maybe as one of the example. Keep tabs with all these reports, read news, know where growth is happening. There is a county index, land index report, which sometimes this year mentioned Nakuru as one of the growing, the fastest growing estate within Kenya. Even being on top of Nairobi, those things influence. There are those who have invested in Nakuru. Basically what I'm saying, keep tabs with the news, be able to read as much as you can so that you know how your property is faring in terms of investment. How much will it be worth in 5 years, in 10 years? Keep tabs with that. As you come, you may even be able to witness those developments. You'll pass through some of these infrastructure projects that are coming. Not forgetting Konza Technology City, which is a long-term development. Phase 1 is already being done. They have done a 10-story structure, and the government has been very keen. There's a university that signed up to set up shop in Konza, Korean Institute of Science and Technology, and they even committed money. The government in this year's budget committed that will be used over a period of time to be able to make this dream a reality. Have you invested in Konza? If you not, that is one of the areas you should target. Number 2, I would like to talk about other things to do with due diligence. For those who have invested in properties before, when you're in diaspora, this is a perfect time to come and sign documents. This is a perfect time to come and visit the company that sold you property, the company that sold you land. This is a perfect time to come and do site visit. Assuming you are coming for a month, you can be able to every week do one site visit. Maybe you have a property in Gong, you have another one in Nakuru, you have another one in Konza, you have another one in Kagudo Road, another one in Thika Road. You can be able to do. There are customers who have come before, and we actually helped them do that. This customer came from Texas in the US. She dedicated a whole day and visited all her plots. She has invested 5 plots with her company username investment. She took a whole day, got a car, went round. You can imagine she also took it as a time off, as a time to come and see the beautiful country of ours. You can look at it in that manner. You can take it as a time to do a road trip. She was able to view all her properties. So you can be able to do that. Come and visit our offices. In December, we'll have events where you bring diasporians together as a company, and we'll give more details of that in future. The other thing you can be able to do is being able to pick your title. Basically, there are those customers who invested with us in the US when we went in July. There are those who bought in the UK when we went in August. Quite a good number. We thank you for that. And a good number of them have been able to complete payment. Very good in very few months, and we really thank you for your trust. And for those customers, we have been able to process a good number of titles, and we are processing the others. So when you come in December, as long as you have been able to complete payment, you have filled all the necessary documents, you'll find your title here, and you can be able to pick it and go back with it. We also encourage customers. Maybe you have invested with a different company. This is also a time to come, pick your title, maybe do a search on it so that you confirm that it is legit and it is okay and every process has been completed. You can use a lawyer for that. Basically, you can be able to do many things. And before I forget, and before I finish this, I also believe you can be able to use this chance. For those who have not been able to invest, buy anything, maybe you came to the US, to the UK, or to Dubai, and maybe you are not able to have enough funds, or maybe you are afraid. We have had a situation in our country where people in diaspora have been conned, they have been lied to, they have been defrauded, they have lost money, and this is a situation that have made quite a good number afraid. I would encourage you today not to get afraid. You don't run away from a risk, you manage it. And the way to manage it is via due diligence, like I've spoken before. Come visit our offices. So if you have not been able to purchase, invest, this is a perfect time. All the money that you have been earning, you work very hard in the U.S. I was there, and I can attest to the fact that you work twice as hard as somebody who is in this country. The money you have been saving, this is a perfect time to bring it. Come and do site visit with a company like Username. You don't charge for it. Do as many as possible. Select few properties or several of them that, according to your economic capability, select, make site visits. If you can be able to pay all of it, that is perfect. Maybe you can use a lawyer to assist you in the whole process, but ensure you invest in something. Make use of that money that you have been working hard for, that money that you have been saving from the beginning of this year. And maybe that was one of your New Year resolution, and this is the time to make it a reality. And we are waiting for you. We are willing to open our offices, to do events, to welcome you to Kenya and Africa. Come and continue adding, to come and continue adding value to our country, building our country and moving it forward, investing in Kenya. So we'd like to welcome you. Welcome to our country. We are open for you. Our offices will always be open. Come and visit us. For those who are listening to me and you have not done something this year in terms of real estate investment, this is your time. Don't forget, come and do something about it. We'll also be giving you many offers. This is the time. We are running a trip, a promotion where we are taking customers to Dubai as one of, and I know other companies are doing something about it. You can come, invest, and we also take you to Dubai and win many other prizes. And we'll also give you discounts as a way of welcoming you to our country, back home. So welcome to Kenya. My name is Reuben Kimani. Thank you for listening to me. I would like to encourage you to share this with your friends. Share is on many platforms. I know you read Mwakilishi, Mr. Seed, and many others. Share this with your friend. Let them ask questions, engage with us. We'll be able to respond to them as appropriate. In the next episode, we'll be able to cover more interesting topics, and I know that you don't want to miss.